what does a limiter do? So we hear this over and over again in music production, along with compressors, along with EQs. It's another tool that we use in audio to make our songs sound better. So a lot of times limiters are used in like your master track to make your entire signal louder. And what the function of a limiter does is there's a thing called a ceiling. The ceiling, nothing goes over, right? So imagine you grabbed a handful of Jell-O and you threw it at the ceiling. It would all splat, but it would all stay contained underneath the ceiling. Same with this. If we took all our audio signal and pushed it up against the wall, nothing would surpass the ceiling. If any audio were to go above the ceiling, it would just get cut off. It would get cut off and it would be contained and pressed underneath the ceiling. This ceiling could be at whatever you set it at. So if it's at -6 dB, nothing's crossing -6. If it's at 0, nothing's crossing 0. So a limiter also has another function where since we have the ceiling set now, we have a dynamic range in our song, right? Some parts are quieter, some parts are louder. And so what we're doing is we can take all these quiet parts and squish them and move them up so that they're about as loud as the higher peaks, while having the higher peaks not go over and staying below. So that means we can take the quietest volume and we can push it up as much as we want. So that's what a limiter does. Most of the times we'll use it on our master tracks to get the entire song louder. If we have quiet parts and we have loud parts, it's a better way to flatten out the dynamic range so that there's not so much range in it. It's one more cohesive signal and one more consistent signal. So that's a quick explanation of what a limiter does. I hope this helps you. If it does, please drop a comment below, give me a thumbs up, and if it doesn't make sense, please let me know in the comments so I can reiterate this and make sure it makes sense for you.